So, new video. You can see the room has changed, the room layout has changed. It's been like a month since I uploaded, and I have like a debate tomorrow coming up, so I might as well just use my YouTube channel when I talk about things to practice my speech. Right, so today's video topic after a month is gonna be, when is it no longer considered no contact, right? So, no contact, let's get the definition straight real quick. No contact, and currently right now as we perceive it, society has claimed it to be as when two people have stopped talking after a long period of time, or maybe not even a long period of time, or like just a period of time, right? You guys have dated, not even dated, and you guys just cut contact because of a disagreement, argument, or just in general, slowly pulling away from each other. Right? That would be considered no contact. But if we're using that terminology, no contact can be considered for anything. Right? You could have not talked to your freshman girlfriend in like 40 years and now you're married. You wouldn't consider that no contact. You're just considered that your ex-girlfriend. That's it. So I'm here because like every day I just see stuff on TikTok. Not every day, like good times I just see stuff on TikTok saying no contact this, no contact that, yearning, limerence, all those like buzzwords, right? So I'm just here to give my establishment on where no contact ends. So no contact I think would end, well, in my mind it would end around when someone moves on. It could be you move on or the other person moves on, right? Moving on could mean two things, or it could mean a bunch of things, right? Moving on could mean moving on with your life, you're forgetting about that person, off to better things, or you could be dating someone else, seeing someone new, or just in general, you just stop thinking about that person. Moving on. You stop checking their reposts, stop checking their activities, stop checking their Instagram following and followers. You're just moving on with your life. They're no longer part of your life, so there's no longer to trouble yourself with that. That's what I'd be considered moving on. So in that stage of moving on, either you or them, it would be considered no longer no contact, because you're doing something new with your life. They could be still stuck, or you could be still stuck in the past, but no contact works as in you guys aren't going to text each other. Actually, yeah, you guys are going to text each other, but like deep down in the roots and like the soil in the roots, you guys want the other person to reach out, because like, oh, I hope he breaks no contact, oh my god, she broke no contact, and all that stuff. So the deep dive root of no contact would be you guys wanting the other person to reach out, right? Because I mean, who doesn't, after you spent this time with someone so significant of your after you spend a significant amount of time with this other person and you guys stop talking, you would want them to reach out. Unless you're like, you had no interest in them. Unless you just had no interest in them whatsoever, then I think you just wouldn't care and it would be considered no contact because you don't even want to talk to them in the first place. So maybe like deep down in the roots, you want no contact is where you would want the other person to reach out, or you to even reach out, but you just can't. You just don't have the guts to do it, or you just know it's for the better, or you just know that's better for the both of you guys, and it's better to move on, it's better to do something else with your life. So yeah, so deep down dive root, so in deep roots in the soil, it would be wanting the other person to reach out. But after the point of no return would be moving on, because you would want to reach out, but the other person doesn't want you to reach out, or doesn't want to be reached out upon, or doesn't want to reach out themselves. They're moving on through life. They have a new partner. They're accomplishing more things in their life than when they were with you. They're seeing greater achievements, greater things, greater opportunities, greater possibilities, and yet you or them is just still stuck in between. So there goes that deep root of no contact. It just phase to exist, because if you wanting to reach out, the other person wants to reach out, If one party does not want the other person to reach out or does not want to be reached out, if one party does not want to be reached out or doesn't want to reach out themselves, it kind of ruins the dynamic of the no contact thing. So, yeah, I think that counts as the point of no return and no contact, as in one moves on with their life or both move on with their life. That's even better. If both people move on and like find new partners, find new opportunities, make a new life, I think that no contact will be officially over, and it's just considered moving on through life and being an adult about it. So yeah, that's my point on what's considered no longer no contact. Thank you.